आत्रेयवंशकलशां बुधिपूर्णचन्द्रं श्री श्रीनिवासवरदार्यमहं प्रपद्ये श्रीरङ्गराजगुरुवर्यमहं भजामि वेदान्तद्वयतत्त्वज्ञं मन्त्रमन्त्रार्थतं गुरुं श्रीमन्नारायणाचार्य रामानुजयतिं भजे अग्रे कृत्वा कमपि चरणं जानुनैकेन तिष्ठन् पश्चात्पार्थं प्रणयसदृशा चक्षुषा वीक्षमाणः सव्येतोत्रं करसरसिजे दक्षिणे ज्ञानमुद्राम् आबिभ्राणो रथमधिवसन् पातु नः सुतवेषः कृष्णो रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रयगुरुः कृष्णं नमस्याम्यहम् कृष्णे नामरशत्रवो विनिहताः कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण संरक्ष माम् ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. Welcome to everybody. So we were thinking to talk about the Bhagavad Gita 18 adhyayas, what it teaches us. We have only 2 hours, which is today 1 hour and tomorrow 1 hour. Even though if we go for the Moolam, it takes minimum 3.5 hours to 4 hours. It doesn't mean we will able to cover all 18 adhyayas between this today and tomorrow. But we will collect as much as we can do. We will try our best. And we will compare with our real life, how it helps, what we need to do, what will be the best way to do it. Why we need to know the Bhagavad Gita first thing. So the Bhagavad Gita teaches us the 3 things in the world, which is Paramatma, Jivatma, and Prakriti. So these 3 things always non-dividable. Paramatma has the 2 kind of Aishwaryam, which is Jivatma and Prakriti. So that is called as a Visishta Advaita. So Visishta means included, Advaita means one. So when we say Visishta Advaita, included one. What is that? Sriman Narayana. So this whole Bhagavad Gita teaches us about who is the Paramatma, who is the Jivatma, what is the Prakriti, what are those qualities. So these things he tried to give us. Before the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, so he given us so many ways to understand about these 3 things through the Vedas. And Vedas are only limited for certain kind of people. Not everybody can learn and everybody can understand, even though Veda learning person also not able to understand 100% and follow the rules and regulations. Then he given Ashtadasha Puranas. Still that is also hard. Then we said that is also hard. We are not able to go all the Puranas. Then he said, okay, that is 18 Puranas. Then again we requested the Bhagavan. Bhagavan given us to have a Sriman Mahabharata, which is again 18 parts of the Mahabharata. That is also 1,25,000 shlokas. So we don't have a time from 7 to 7:30 reading the Sampurna Ramayana shlokas and Sudarshana Ashtaka. These things is not having a time frame for us. How could we read a 1,25,000 shlokas to understand about this one? So Bhagavan is trying to give us as much as smaller size, because as we spoke yesterday, there is 4 yugas. Yuga dharmas are there. Yuga time periods also there. So in Krita Yuga, they used to stay for 80,000 to 1,00,000 years. In Treta Yuga, 60 to 80, 1 lakh again. And when the Dwapara Yuga came, it fall all the way down. Not that long, but 1,000, maybe 1,000 like that, 100 200, 300, 400, 500 years of the lifetime used to be there. But in Kali Yuga, we don't have that much time to read, understand, and go. The best way is just follow the Acharya's rules and regulations. Yesterday there was one question: if we don't have a Acharya, can we able to reach the Paramapada or not? Definitely not, because if I want to travel here to any other country, I need a flight. The pilot should be there to take me and reach to my destiny. So without the pilot, how could we able to go? Without the flight, how could we able to go there? There was one more question with my friend was asking me yesterday, and I explained him. So whoever lives on this country and different countries who doesn't know about Bhagavan, for those Jivatmas, what will happen? So that is also I explained him. That depends of our karma phala. So he says in BhagavatGita later on, Shuchinam Shrimatangehe Yoga Bhrashto Bhijayate. Because of his grace, somewhere they might have some kind of blessings, and they might get a good human being form again back, and they can do their karmas and try to reach the Bhagwan. So this one he is tried to teach us in so many ways. Still we said is more. So can you reduce for us? And he said, okay, I can give you for, instead of 1,25,000 shlokas, I can give you for 700 shlokas. So that 700 shlokas was given by the God is not just regular shlokas. Those shlokas are essence of the Vedas, which is holy Vedas having a antam, which is called Vedantas. Vedantas are called as a Upanishads. Those Upanishads, Sara, essence, whatever he given us, those things he made more flexible to understand. Today, fortunate or unfortunate, we have so many languages are there, and we are confused with the Sanskrit, and we forgot about that language, and there is a mother language for all languages. So we forgot about that one, and we are not learning. And those days there is only one language. So if he's going to have these many languages on that time, might be he given a very good discourse in English itself. So any other Spanish, each country language, he can do the tarjuma and then he can give it for us. But he had a Sanskrit only the time. So that's the reason he was given for us in Sanskrit. But so when they went to the war, so Krishna took to the war Arjuna. Arjuna was standing there. Then he requested the Krishna Bhagavan, hey Krishna Bhagavan, take me to the between the Akshohanis of the Senas. So take me in the mid. Senayor Rubhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapaya Mechyuta. So why should he ask this question to the Krishna? Krishna himself, he made him to make that question from his mouth. He decided because of he wants to give the Bhagavad Gita for the whole world, to get the moksha for all the souls. So he has to have some kind of source. Otherwise, how could he do that one? So that's the reason he given that in his mind. Hey Krishna, take me between there, and he took it there. Then within the minutes, within the seconds, in his mind, he was rolling his mind and looking all his relatives on there. So totally these people from Kauravas and Pandavas were 18 Akshohani. So there is a long way. Akshohani means how many, one Akshohani means how many people will be there, like that. There is a different. So there is 18 Akshohanis was there, and he was standing between there. Then he has to fight with them. So there he was really very confused. What to do, what not to do. So for that, just brief, which is my understanding is what is the 18 number, how he came with the 18 is We are also living with the 18 Akshauhini Sena with us, which is the Jivatma inside of this body, Paramatma behind there, Rathasaradi. So we are always confused with this looking 18 Akshauhinis of the Sena, which is the 18 Akshauhinis are Pancha Karmendriyas, Pancha Jnanendriyas, and Pancha Bhutas are 15. 5, 5, 5, 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5. Then Buddhi, Manas, Ahankara. So these are the tattvas itself. So these are the 18 Akshauhinis. So sometimes our body says, Indriya says, I need this and that. Sometimes it accepts, sometimes it rejects. So these all the things, it makes us to what to do, what not to do. Always this question will raise. And even the small things sometimes we do, sometimes we feel we are doing something might be wrong. So we need to ask somebody who knows about this. So questions will raise. So most of the times it comes the questions, but we will be understanding ourselves. Okay, this is the elders told for us to do this well. It means they will do only for good. They never do the bad for anybody. So that's the reason we believe them, and we will try to believe on their words, and we will try to do our dharmas, whatever it is. So in there, you all know very well about the Bhagavad Ramanujacharya. So he was written the Gita Bhashyam. So that is also Tarjuma in English version also, later on period. But the Gita Bhashyam was written by Bhagavad Ramanujacharya. For him, his Acharya was Yamunacharya. So one of the Acharya for the Bhagavad Ramanujacharya. So he made more easy to make it. So totally it is 18 Adhyayas. For each Adhyaya, Swamiji was given one shloka for each Adhyaya, what the conclusion of that whole Adhyaya is explaining by the Krishna to Arjuna. That is one shloka for 18 Adhyayas. Then he made 3 divisions of 6, 6, 6, 3, 6 or 18 Adhyayas. So in there, so one more shlokas. So totally 18 plus 3 is 21. So in one shloka, he was concluded with whole Bhagavad Gita, what it is explaining. That is the first shloka itself. So whole Bhagavad Gita, what it explaining, what it wants to explain for us. So this is, he given a very good essence for us to understand very easy. If you know little bit Sanskrit, it helps you to understand. Then you can go ahead and read the whole Adhyaya. Then automatically one after one, you will get a more knowledge about that. The same things when it occurs on your life, so you will know how to handle those situations. So Krishna is teaching to the Arjuna because he is the representative of the Atmas. So he wants to give us very good fruit. So as we were talking about the Vedanta's essence is Bhagavad Gita, which is called every Adhyaya ends it is Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade so and so Adhyayo Nama Shashto Adhyayaha Saptamo Adhyayaha, like that. So he given 18 Adhyayas. In their first 6 Adhyayas, he explained about the Atma Jnana, what to do, what not to do. Then rest of the 6 Adhyayas, he explained about the Jivatma Paramatma relationship. And the 6th last Adhyaya, what to do, final declaration he given on the last 6 Adhyayas. And he shown his all Vishwarupa for on 2nd chapter of the 6. So there, the first Adhyaya, Yamunacharya Swamiji was giving us what he declared on that first adhyaya, what is the essence of the whole Bhagavad Gita. So it says, Narayanam Param Brahma Gita Shastre Samiritaha. So in one line, Swamiji was declared whole Bhagavad Gita essence what it is. What is the essence of the Bhagavad Gita is Narayanaha Parabrahmaha. Narayana Parabrahma. He is the Almighty. Who is that Almighty? Sitting on the chariot, which is Lord Krishna himself. So he is the one is Almighty. He is sitting in front of us, with us inside. So he is the one, is the whole Bhagavad Gita is described about his wealth and about himself, whatever he was explained us. Yes, that's good. So how could we reach him if the declaration is Almighty is Sriman Narayana? So how could we reach him? For that, what we need to do? Then he said, Swadharma Jnana Vairagya Sadhya Bhatkeka Gocharaha. So we have to do the Swadharma, which belongs to our dharma, whatever we have to do. We have to keep on doing our dharma. Then you will get a jnana, knowledge. Then Vairagya will come. Vairagya has to come on where? Not doing our karmas, which is real good karmas. Vairagya has to come on all other things which is not needed to get the Bhagavan, whichever are the avarodhas, coming obstacles, all other things has to be stopped. And those kind of things, we have to have a Vairagya for that. Then, Bhaktyeka Gocharaha, we have to get him through only the Bhakti. So nothing can take us to reach him. Some people may say, I want to do the meditation to reach the Bhagavan. Can I able to? Not definitely. Not in this yuga especially. It might be possible in Krita Yuga. It might be possible in Treta Yuga. But in Dwapara Yuga itself, it may not. But now, definitely is not possible to get through our meditation. And some people may say, I can do the tapas. Tapas also not possible. Then some people may say, I can do the japa, chanting about his names. That is also not able to give. Can I do the havans? Havan is Treta Yuga, it gone. So we are not able to do the through havan to get. As he explained, Naham Vedaihi, na tapasa, na danena, na cha ijyaya. So these are, none of them can able to take us to reach the Bhagavan. Then what can able to take us? It is only the bhakti can take us to the Lord Sriman Narayana's feet. So that bhakti is called as a devotional. So all our devotional is always expecting from the Bhagavan and doing our activities, which is really very, very bad. Whenever we do any activities to the Bhagavan, Nitya Tirvaradhana itself, it says, Bhagavato Balena, Bhagavato Viryana, Bhagavata Stetasa, Bhagavata Karmana, Bhagavata Karma Karishya. Who is doing? Not me. Bhagavaneva Svaniyamya Swarupa Sthiti Pravritti Swasreshatai Karasena Anena Atmana Swartha Swagrutra Bhavena. So he decides who has to do what they have to do. These things will be decided by the God, not by us. If we want to do, everybody can do whatever they want to do. But we are not able to do means we are not the deciders to what we need to do. So this bhakti has to be very, very pure bhakti. This bhakti was having by all the gopikas, which is they never went to any school to learn anything kind of the things. Now you all might know about the Bhagavatam. So Krishna was playing on the Gokulam. All the kids, Gopalakas, are playing with the Krishna. Then Brahma, Rudra, Indra, Adi Devatas, Ashtadikpalakas, these all the people they saw, and they knows who is the Almighty, which is Krishna. And they said, these Gopalakas are really very blessed. They are touching the Parabrahma. They are playing with him. So how great they are. So why we will also go and take, and why don't miss them? So we can also go and play with them. So they all took as a form of Gopalakas and they came. But Krishna will recognize them who are there because he is Antaryami, so he knows everybody very well. These all the Brahmadi, Rudradi, Devatas was arrived. And they were coming to play with these other Gopalakas, and other Gopalakas was saying, oh, who is this new batch is coming to play with us? So we don't know them. So just say, we don't mix you. No, just go ahead and play yourself. Then the Krishna said, no, I know them very well, okay? They are very well my friends only. Please let them know to come and play with us. And everybody was together to play. One Gopalaka, the two Gopalakas and one Devata. And again, three Gopalakas and one Devata was standing on the line. The play is, Krishna has to do the down and they have to put the hand and jump the Krishna other side. So this is the play they were trying to do it. So these Gopalakas, they know Krishna is a Krishna for them. That's it. They don't know he's almighty and we should not touch him and we should not jump him. So just they jumped and they went. Then the Brahma was standing on the next person. So he was touching and doing like this. Behind the kid was saying, just jump. Why are you standing there? Just go. And they said, he's getting really very feared. How could I jump the almighty of the universe? Then he did the projection and then he went. Then other two Gopalas got them. Then the Rudra came. He also did the same thing. He did the projection and he went out. Everybody is doing like that. They had a lot of fear because of his almighty. But Gopalakas was not like that. Their love was, their bhakti was very, very pure, very pure. Vaikunthetu pareloke shriyasarthan jagatpatihi aste Vishnu rachintyatma bhaktaihi bhagavataihi saha. Bhagavata Puranam, it says about Narada went to the Vaikuntha and he saw there all the Gopalakas, Gopikas, whoever never went for the school, those kids are sitting on the front row. All the rishis, Vasishtha, Vamadeva, Jamadagni, Atri, Bhrugu, Angirasa, all the rishis are sitting on the back row. Then the Narada had this question, hey Bhagavan, usually clever students will be in the front row and usually not studying good, so those kids will be in the back row. But in your school, it's an opposite way. Why it is? Then he said, you know, Narada, all these rishis, after reading the books, getting the knowledge, doing the tapas, then they found me who I am, how great I am, what is my abilities. Then they get the bhakti on me, the devotional. But these Gopalakas, they never went for any school, anything to learn about me. They knows me as a Krishna, that's it. As we see in the home, when the mom loves the kids, she won't expect anything from the kids. She does her job is taking care about the kid. If whatever they need, she never thinks, so if he gets good age and he will earn the money and he will take care about me. No, she won't expect that. She shows that love with them. Usually that love is called as a vatsalyam. Vatsalata bhava is called as a vatsalyam. Usually we use for us, but usually not for us. Which is a cow deliveries the baby. After that, the calf will have a lot of dust on the body. So instantly, the cow, the mom, will lick all the body over and it cleans very clean. We are not able to do that bath, whatever the mom does. She does only first time. The next time the baby is going on the mud and coming back, mom won't do like that. So, but first time when it comes from the womb, so as a mother, she cares about the baby and does. it won't expect anything. That is called as a Vatsalyam. So Bhagavan is having a Vatsalya with us, but we are not understanding him. Very unfortunate. But if you want to get him, what will be the best way? Kulashekara Alvar also says, Bhakti Navam Prayacha. Just give me I am in an ocean of the samsara. So, hey Bhagavan Krishna, just give me the boat. All other boats may failure and it may not able to reach the destiny. But if I get Krishna Navam, so then Bhakti Nava to the Lord Krishna. So then I can able to reach you very happily, no problems. It will be protected always. So Bhakti Navam Prayacha. So with that Bhakti only we can able to reach the Bhagavan. Without the Bhakti we are not able to reach. In this BhagavatGita teaches us about the Ashtakshari Mahamantra and Dvayam and Charamashlokam. These are the three things are very valuable for the Sri Vaishnavas. And the Acharya will do the Samashrena for us. So he will give these three things, which is the Ashtakshari Mahamantra. The Ashtakshari Mahamantra, what it says, who is the Almighty of the Universal, whom we need to reach, who has to be meditated. So these things it teaches on the Ashtakshari Mahamantra. And the Dvayam, I am not for myself. I am always for the Bhagavan. The myself, I never should use for my sake. I should work for my God. Srimate Narayanaya Namaha. So, Dvayamantram Sriman Narayana Charanau Sharanam Prapadye. Then he said, when he said Sriman Narayana Charanau Sharanam Prapadye, it means I am taking his feet and I am surrendering myself to the Bhagavan. So then Bhagavan tested the Jivatma. Okay, you ask me, you are doing the Sharanagati. So many people does the Sharanagati for so many things whenever they need it. So Indra does, Brahma does, Rudra will also do. Same thing, so many people they come and they do the Sharanagati when they need something. So how about you, what do you want? Then this Jivatma said, he's very clear. He said, Srimate Narayanaya. This Jivatma belongs to you only, not for our sake. Namaha. So that is the way Dvaya Mantra was given by this Ashtakshari Mahamantra was given by Sriman Narayana to Mahalakshmi in Vaikuntha. That was given to the later on period for the Vishpaksena Bhagavan. From there, Ananta, Garuda, Adi, Vishpaksena Adi, all the Devatas they had. From there, this parampara is which you do every day. Lakshmi Natha Samarambham, Natha Yamuna Madhyamam, Aspadacharya Prajantam. So it came like until our Acharyas. And our Acharya was given us for this Mahamantra for us to get on from this karmas. So this Ashtakshari Mahamantra gives us moksha. As we spoke last time, moksha means not leaving the body, going out from this body. Moksha means karma bandha, which is our deeds, has to be nil. Zero balance of punyam, zero balance of papam. So then only we can able to reach the Paramatma. Papa punyam vidhuya. Veda says you have to take off the zero balance of papa and as well as zero balance of the punya, which is we never can able to do. Then who can able to do? When you do the Sharanagati to the Lord Sriman Narayana, he has, because he's the boss, so he can remove all our sins. He will take off and he will do the best for us. When you do the Pratarnityanusandheya, it says Satsangat Bhavanispruho Gurumukhat Shrisham Prapadyatmavan Prarabdham Paribhutya Karma Sakalam Prakshina Karma Antara. Nyasadeva Nirankusheshwaradaja Nirluna Majan Majo Harda Nugraha Labdhamadhyadamanidvarar Bahirnirkada. It says about the Jivatma how he travels to the Paramapada. So Bhagavan, he gives us so many things. Very unfortunate. We never think about him. Always we seek for our body happiness, not for the Atma happiness. When you make your body happy, then Atma is going to be suffer. If you make Atma suffers, then the body is going to be happy. So it happens. So in there, what we need to do, so 5 things we must know. When you know these 5 things, then you know everything. If you don't know these 5, it means you never know anything and you will be again and again back in this world. So those are the 5. So one is who I am. This one has to be known by everybody. Whatever the work they might work, it might be software or hardware or priest or lawyer or doctor, whomever it is, humans should know who I am. Until you don't get this question, so it will be really hard to reach the Bhagavan. This is the first step. So we need to know about the Jiva Tattva, what we are, how we are, why we are here. So these things he has to know first. Then, second one, whom I need to reach. What is my destiny? Who is that person? So this is second one. That is also has known by each human has to know about that. There is no ladies can know, not only for gents and not only for ladies. No, everybody should know. Then the third one, through whom we can able to reach him. Without any support, we are not able to reach him. So we need a proper channel, which is Acharya. So Acharya takes us through that channel to reach the Bhagavan. When he takes, Bhagavan won't look us with it. If we have any papa, he never looks any kind of papam on sin on our list because of we are going with the Acharya. So it's an Acharya recommendation when it comes. Nothing will pop up and nothing will come out. And automatically, without any explanation, Bhagavan will give the moksha. This is Bhagavad Ramanujacharya history itself, it tells us. He called the Bhagavad Raman, which is Nambarmal, he called the Bhagavad Ramanujacharya in his place. And he said, I have a 2 kind of vibhutis, which is called as a Nitya Vibhuti, Leela Vibhuti. These both things I am giving for you. Today onwards, you have a rights to send from here to moksha. Nobody has that rights except the Sriman Narayana. To giving a ticket to go for the moksha, nobody has. This is having by only Bhagavad Ramanujacharya is only having that rights. So this is a history in there around 1000 years back. You all might know about this history too. There is the one person in Simhachalam Devasthana, in that temple. There was one person is called as a Krishnamacharya Swami. So he used to sing a songs like a Annamacharya Swami. So every day night before the Bhagavan goes to the bed, so this Krishnamacharya Swami will sing a song. Then the Narasimha Bhagavan himself, he comes out from the Murti and he used to dance on there. There is a place when you go to the Simhachalam, you can able to see where Swamiji was, the Krishnamacharya Swamiji was sitting, where the Narasimha Bhagavan was dancing. Those places are still there. So they used to do every day. One time Bhagavad Ramanujacharya was reached there. Then he went and he requested the Krishnamacharya Swamiji. So I heard when you do singing songs, so Bhagavan, he loves and he comes and he does the dance for your songs. Can you request him to give me a moksha? Then the Krishnamacharya Swami was neglected and he said, okay, I will let him know. So 1 day is passed, 2 days, 3 days. Every day Swamiji was reminding and he said, no, today I forgot. Oh, today I'm tired. So tomorrow I will remind. So a couple of days went like that, 1 week. Then again, Swamiji was not left. You all know, Bhagavad Ramanujacharya, he went for the 18 times to get the Ashtakshari Mahamantra from his guru. So he is not just kind of like us. So if I'm not getting okay, I don't care about like that, not like that. So he's keep on trying. And after 1 week, Krishnamacharya Swami was doing the dance, singing song, and Nrsimha Bhagavan was dancing. After that, so Swami tried to go for his sleep. Then he said, Swamiji, hey Nrsimha, I need a 1 minute from you. And Nrsimha asked, what do you want? He said, no, since 1 week, there is one sannyasi is coming and asking me. So he wants to get the moksha. Can you tell so when you will give the moksha for him? You know what had happened? Nrsimha Bhagavan himself in that kshetra, that Nrsimha is not regular Nrsimha, is called as a Varaha Lakshmi Nrsimha. So he has the two forms and one form. Two avatars in one form, which is the Varaha Lakshmi Nrsimha avatara, that is. So face will be as a Varaham, the back tail will be as a Nrsimha. So that is the way he was there. He said, hey Krishnamacharya, for you, for me also, moksha has to be given by that sannyasi which you are talking. Bhagavad Ramanujacharya has to give us. Even though if I want to go, he has to give me. So that is the way he was explained for the Krishnamacharya. Then he was little bit angry with Nrsimha. And the quarrel was between the Nrsimha and Krishnamacharya. In there, just he given a curse, whatever you return all the shlokas, patalu, which is songs, it is not going to be published. It will disappear. That's the reason we are not able to get a single song from there. So whatever he was saying. Otherwise, he also sang the same way, which is Annamacharya Swamiji was done. So we have to know through whom we can able to reach the Bhagavan. Then we need some kind of sadhana, means instrument. So through that instrument, we can go and reach the Bhagavan. So, but still, I know who I am. I know what I need to reach. I know who can take me. I have some kind of instrument. Still, I am not able to go. So what is rejecting me to not going and reaching the Bhagavan? So that is called as a karma. That is the avarodha is happening because of our karma is stopping us to not reach the Bhagavan. To remove that karma, so through Acharya only we have to do. Again there we have to know the three things of the Tattvatrayam, Paramatma Rupam. We should know what is his form. Then Sharira, which is a Prakriti Tattva. Sharira is Prakriti Tattva. It's not the Jivatma, is Prakriti. This body. Body is always different than the Jivatma. So however we wear the clothes and I am not same. I can remove the cloth and I can wear tomorrow some other clothes. But Atma is not like that. So this clothes is covered by my body, but my body is covered by the Atma. So Atma is inside, the Atma is covered by the body. So this may able to detach, but Atma and the body detach, that is, we will leave the body, the Jivatma will live. But Paramatma and Jivatmas are non-dividable. Always they will be together, as well as they will be in the Prakriti always. So that is the three things. We have to know about those three things, Jiva Tattva, Prakriti Tattva, and Paramatma Tattva. Then Purusharthas, what are those? So what is the fruit? Where we need to go? So these all the things we have to know. Those are called as a hitam. Hitam means good for the Jivatma. Then only we can able to go. So as we talking about Ajnana, correct? So we have all ignorance. So ignorance means or he doesn't know any kind of education, he doesn't know any kind of knowledge. Not like that. Ignorance is, they might be having so many gold medals, there might be so many PhDs, but that doesn't make they are the scholars. These 5 things who can know about, so those are, as we spoke yesterday, is correct. Yanna karma na bandhaya ya vidya sa vimuktaye. That vidya has to take us to reach the Bhagavan. That is the original vidya, which is a Brahma vidya we call. So those things will be removed by the only that kind of knowledge which we can able to get. So then Shastra says Svajnanam, Prapagajnanam, Prapyajnanam. So we need to know about us. So the next one, who can take us to the Bhagavan? Then after you reaching the Bhagavan, so what will be the next position? So these things has to be known by whom? Usually for everybody. But here they says, who wants to get the moksha, those people must know this one. All other people, they can do whatever they want to do. They can eat and they can sleep and they can do whatever their karmas they are doing. They never cares about the things. But Mumukshu has to know these things. Then only the karma bandha will go. Atma itself has a lot of peace, lot of happiness. But he is not able to recognize because of our ignorance. Once if you are able to remove that ignorance through the knowledge by Acharya, Anugraha, then automatically you will get unlimited joy, unlimited happiness. This all the things you can get it. Otherwise, never we can able to get the Paramatma at all. So usually you all know the 108 count, is correct? Ashtottara Shatram Stotras, 108 time after doing the japa. So these all the things are there. So usually wonderful story behind there. 108 is the number. So in there, just do the small magic on there. Remove the 1 and look at the rest of the numbers, which is a 0, 8. So what is the position of the 0? It's only 0. Because 0 doesn't have any values before the number it comes. Okay, now remove the 8, put the 1 back. So now what is the value of the 0? Is 10. Previously it was 0 was a 0. Now the 0 is included with the 1 is now the 10 it got. So this 1 is a Paramatma, the 0 is a Jivatma. Purnamidam Purnamadah Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avasishyate. This Purna is Paramatma. Paramatma Samparga, when he gets the 100% of the 0, will get a value of the 10. Then what is this 8? It's Ashta Prakriti we call. So those Panchabhutas, then Buddhi, Ahankara, Manas. So these are the Ashta Prakritis will be there. So this is the 8 number. So this 108 it is when you use this Prakriti through the Jivatma to the Paramatma, that whole count will be 108. So that is the way. So these kind of things it teaches us. And first adhyaya, it teaches what was happened between the Krishna and Arjuna conversation. So before that, Vedavyasa Bhagavan was given a boon for Dhritarashtra. Hey Dhritarashtra, do you want to see what is happening on the war? Then he said, I don't want really Vedavyasa Bhagavan, I don't want, because when they were living happily, I am not able to see them, and I don't want to see them in the war place. But if you have a mercy, if you really want to give me something, so just give me this energy, the power, direct live relay telecast for my brother of the Sanjaya. And the Vedavyas Bhagavan said, that's okay. If you wish to give for him, I am ready to give it to him. So he given to him. So this Sangrama was, the war was started on a Margashira Shuddha Ekadashi. No, not the Ekadashi, before that Amavasya. From there it started. The Ekadashi day it came out. So until the 10 days, war was going. It's really very big war. The Bhishma Pitamaha was fall down. Then somebody, the messenger, he came and he said, Hey Dhritarashtra, Bhishma Pitamaha was fall down in the Ampashaya, the arrows. So he's not fighting with the war. Then all of a sudden Dhritarashtra had a doubt. Why it happened? What they are doing? The first shloka itself, it says, Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samavetaha Yuyutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. When you go to the lunchroom, then all the kids went to the lunchroom, and what they are doing? Why the question is like that? So when they go to the lunchroom, they're not going to play in the lunchroom. They're not going to do something reading on the lunchroom. They all will do the only lunch. So as well as all these Kauravas and Pandavas went to the Kurukshetra to fight, then the question itself, it looks like wrong. But not like that. So he was asking, until the Bhishma Pitamaha was falling down, what this Duryodhanadi, my kids are doing. So that was his question. Anyway, so he explained later on period what is happening on there, how many Akshohinis of the Pandavas are having, and how many Akshohinis of the people are in the his side, his son's side of the Duryodhana side are standing, who are the leaders, who is the Senadhipati. So these are all the things he was explaining in there. But about that, this whole adhyaya about Arjuna Vishada Yoga itself, it means Arjuna was really confused to what to do, what not to do. So he is really confused. He has to get some kind of answer to, should I fight? Should I drop? Why? Because they all are my related. Whom I am going to kill? My brothers and sisters? My brothers and my relatives, my granddad, my uncles, everybody is my relatives. Why should I fight with them? No, I don't want fight. Krishna, just we will go back to home. And Krishna said, you are doing very wrong. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahetur bhuhu mate sangostu akarmani. If you think, if you are going back, so everybody will say you are a very good person, you are not did the war and you saved the war. No, Arjuna, all the people will laugh because those people are bad people. You as a Kshatriya, you are a king. You have to protect the Rajyam, the kingdom. You have to go and fight with them. Just you are saying, I will put my hands together and I will come back to home and I will sit and whatever I get. So whatever I get the things, we will be happy. If they may give, they may not give. That's okay, don't care. This is not the time to think like that. So our Yamunacharya Swami, it says the first adhyaya meaning itself, Asthana Sneha Karunya Dharma Dharma Dhiyakulam Partham Prapannam Uddishya Shastravasaranam Kritam. He is having a love, affection, and he is showing that affection where he should not show. That is the first mistake. And second mistake, he is confused and he is thinking which is a dharma is adharma. So adharma is a dharma. That is the conclusion of the Arjuna. So he is thinking in wrong way. So that is, he wants to make him very clear. So Partha, he is a prapanna. Means he did the prapatis, correct? So he came himself and he asking, hey Krishna, I am really confused. So can you suggest me which is the best way to do? What is the correct way to do? Can you suggest me, please? So that's the reason. He said, okay, Partham Prapannam Uddishya Shastra Avataranam Kritam. Shastras bringing and giving is really not that easy and that good for everybody. Because, when you give some valuable things for some people, if they don't know how to handle it, then if you are given to them, if they are breaking out, then it's no value at all. Okay, billions of valuable of the diamond and giving to a small kid. So he doesn't know values of what it is. Just he will throw it down, if it breaks, then it's gone. But here, more valuable of the Veda essence of the Upanishads, essence, Shastras, all the essence is given to the Arjuna because of he has the affection with the Arjuna, which is Jivatma. So Partham Prapannam Uddishya Shastra Avataranam Kritam. So that is the first adhyaya. He had a lot of confusions and he cleared his confusions. Then he said, okay, now are you okay to go ahead? Still again he has some more questions. No, you are saying they are not going to die, their bodies is going to die, Atma is not able to kill. So you are saying so many things. Then what is the Atma? Then what is the body? Then how they dying or not dying? Again, I'm confused. Can you clear me, please, little bit more? Then he said, Nityatma, Yamunacharya Swami, he says, and the second adhyaya of the essence of the second adhyaya, Nityatma asangakarmeha gochara sankhyadhihi dvitiye sthitadhi laksha prokta tanmoha shantaye. He is having a moham, which is affection. So for that, remove that affection, he has to tell the truth. Truth is, Atma is non-dividable. Nobody can kill the Atma. Nobody can soak in the water. Nobody can do put on the fire. Nobody can dry that one. So Panchabhutas are not able to do anything for the Atma. Then the question, why not able to do anything to the Atma? If you want to do anything for the Atma, when it is attached with the Prakriti, then only is a visible. Then you can able to do, which is not a visible. For the non-visible thing, what you can able to do? See, now the corona is a visible. That's the reason they are trying to get the medicine. If it is a non-visible, then nobody can do anything. So how to find the medicine, nobody may not know. Like that, our Atma is like that, is correct. So the medicine is given by only Shastra. Otherwise, we will be suffering more than the corona in the lifetime. So in there, Atma is always will be in there. So nobody can kill the Atma. Then Asanga Karma Iha. So which is the work you have to do? You are not doing that and you are having a more desires. So not fighting with them and going back. So this is the one is not correct decision. So Sankhya-dhihi, to knowing about the Jiva Tattva, what is his abilities. So those things are Dvitiye Sthitadhi Laksha. Sthitadhi means who is having a standard stability mind, person, sign. So what is the sign is who knows about the Jivatma and body is different. It will be protected always by the Paramatma. If even though body goes, Atma is not going to happen anything. So Krishna was explained very clearly him. So if you are not going to kill, what do you think? Bhishma is not going to die one day? Or Duryodhana is not going to die one day? Definitely they will die one day. But here the situation, our behavior was really very bad. As a king, your duty is to protect the dharma. So if you are not protecting the dharma, then you should not sit on that position. So that is your responsibilities. When you have your responsibilities, you should not forget about that. Do your duties, but don't expect any kind of phalam, fruits from there, because you are not the one person acting on there. This thing, when you go certain high in the sky, after that, you are not able to stay anywhere. No air will support. If you are out there without any equipments, you are not able to. When you go for the Badrikashram, those places, your fingers and hands is not able to come back because of the weather is not supporting you there. So every time, whenever we work, all the Panchabhutas are shared with us. So when you start a business, you will have a 5 kind of people are putting their efforts to the work. Then how could I say all the benefits belongs to me and rest of the 4 guys not getting any benefits? So benefits has to be shared. So don't think you are the only is a beneficiary. So, but you have to do your duties. Karmanyeva adhikaraha te. Phaleshu ma kadachana. Never you can expect the fruits because you are not the one made in those things. We all together given by everybody. So share will go there. Your share automatically it will come. You don't ask, still it will come. It doesn't mean if you don't ask, they don't give you. No, they will give you too. So these things are he explained on the second shloka. Later on period, then he said the third one is asakta lokarakshari gunesh paropya kartruta sarveshwareva nyastyokta tritiye karma karyata. So then he said, when I am doing, sometimes my qualities will make me, I'm not expecting, but still the fruit comes. So what should I do? Then he said, definitely it will come, because when you're working, the fruits will also come. You may expect, you may not expect, still the fruits will come. But what you can do, 2 ways you can do. 1, you got these fruits because of Prakriti is giving for you. So just don't act anything and leave it on the Prakriti. Back to that fruits, whatever you earned. So just try to put it on all the things you can say because of the Prakriti it is happening. Don't take it anything offensive or happy. Just leave it for that. Oh, I am not able to do, that is not able to do it, I don't agree with that. Okay, then leave it on me. If you leave it on me, then you are not going to be punished anything if it is bad or good. Still, I will take care. As we spoke, is correct. If you do small punya, still it will save because of it is in the God's hand. If it is in our hand, we do small punya and we expect more quantity of thing. We think, but really wrong. We do more service and we expect the small phalas from there, which is not a needed temporary things. We ask the Bhagavan to give me this and that, which is not a permanent at all. So permanent thing is knowing about him. So those things we need to ask the Bhagavan. Otherwise, it's not a worth to ask. Leave it on me. Otherwise, leave it on the Prakriti. So this is on the 3rd adhyaya he explained for the Arjuna. So 4th and 5th and later on period we will go with the tomorrow. So today almost we are past then the more than 8:35. So if anybody has any questions, we will repeat. And before that, I will conclude the Mangala Shlokas. Mangalam Chakraraja Mahanija Gunabdhaje Padmanabha Parangdhoja Parishkaraja Mangalam Kashi Viploshakaraja Kalyana Gunashaline Mali Pramathanajastu Mahadhiraja Mangalam Gajendrartiharajastudgrahatvedhatvakarine dinadhishatirodhanakartre deeptajamangalam Chitrakarasvacharaya chitta nirvritikarine narakasura samhartre nanarupajamangalam Chandastranchitadordhanda khandita marashatrave chamikara nibhangaya charunetrajamangalam Chaitya Shirohartre Chandra Kladaka Srimate Chakraraja Shritartignajamangalam Shatkonavartine Tubhyam Sahasraraya Santatam Paschandra Samharupaya Shri Chakreshajastamangalam Mangala Ashashana Parihi Madacharya Purogavaihi Sarvaischa Purvairacharjai Satkritajastamengalam Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanojam Jayatu Krishno Vishnivamsha Pradipa Jayatu Meghasyamalak Komalanga Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukundaha Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Jai Sriman. Avatars Matsya Kurma Varahascha Narasimhotha Vamanaha Ramo Ramascha Ramascha. We don't say Ramo Ramascha Buddhascha. Ramo Ramascha Krishna Kalki Revacha. So these are the 10 avatars. In there, one of avatara is Nrsimha Avatara. So in that Dashavataras, which is the Bhaktavatsala Avatara. So all our acharyas are said Bhaktavatsala Avatara is only Nrsimha Bhagavan. He came for only certain reason and given a darshana for us. You all know about the Bhakta Prahlada whole history. So when he went to the Gurukulam, they were trying to make him to the, instead of the Harinama, they want to teach him the Hiranyakashipu mantra, but he never said. So they bought bigger weapons to cut. And those people used to get the fear and they said, you are only 5 years by, you are looking very pretty. So these are looking very hard weapons. You know, when we cut you, so it is going to, you are going to die. Then he said, I don't mind, which is the Paramatma is living with me. Same Paramatma is living with that weapon too. So what this Paramatma is going to do, another Paramatma, same Paramatma is not going to do anything. They said so many ways, but still he didn't agreed with that. I don't say any other namam. I know always Harinama only, not anything else. But they tried. It didn't work. Then they took the ocean. They thrown on there. Again he came back. They took to the hills. They thrown him. Again he came back. So always he is coming back and his dad was really angry. One time he asked, where is your Hari? Then he said, Dad, your question itself wrong. Your question itself wrong. You should not ask where he is. Where he is not. He is everywhere. Hindugalad Anduledi Sandehambu Valadu Chakri Sarvopagatandu Yendandu Vetiki Chuchina Andande Kaladu Dhanavagrani Vinte. If you really want to hear me, then he is everywhere. Then he was shown so many pillars. He was standing on his court. There were so many pillars. So he was asking one after one pillar, showing he's in this pillar, he's in this pillar. He said everywhere. And even though in Kamba he says, Tunulim Mirupan, Turumbulim Mirupan. He will be everywhere. So in that way he was showing this Tunu is which is the pillar. So he's there in this pillar, this pillar. So he was saying yes, yes, yes. But between this dad and son conversation, talking about the Bhagavan, so if the Bhagavan is coming on, staying on one pillar, as a Nrsimhavatara, then he is going to break another pillar. Then if he is not going to have that form, then his devotees' words will be waste. So that's the reason Nrsimha Bhagavan was taken a form on each pillar on his court. Because you don't know which pillar he will show and which pillar he is going to break it. So finally, he broke and he came. So what I understood is, even though is a demon, Asura wants to take a darshan, Bhagavan will give a darshan for Asura also. But he has to think from his heart, I want to see him. That is, Hiranyakashipu did it. So he wants to see him and he wants to fight with him. That's the reason finally he came out and he killed the Hiranyakashipu. Then he was very angry. All the Brahma, Rudra, the Devatas, they came, they are not able to go and reach him. They said, Mahalakshmi, so can you go and help? So you see your husband, so can you tell him to make a Shanta? She said, I never seen him like this kind of form, never before. So I'm not able to reach him. He's really very, very anger form. So nobody can able to do. Then the Brahma and Rudra are the Devatas, they came and they said to the Prahlada, hey Prahlada, this avatara itself, it came because of you. So don't leave it him like that. Just go and make him Shanta. See, these Brahma Rudra Devatas are in a higher stage and they are Devatas and they are having energy, lot of energy. This is only 5 years by. Just he walked and went and touched the Bhagavan. Dad, Dad. And Narasimha was looked down. He's a very Ghora Vikruta, biggest form for the Narasimha. Then he was very small by there. When he saw down, then all the anger was gone. So then he took him and he hugged. And he took on his thighs and seated there. And he was doing, hey Prahlada, I am very happy to see you here today. All other people were surprised. All other devatas was really surprised. What happened? This anger. When he sees his bhakta who loves him like that. So when we talk in the first adhyaya, we have to have a love. That love should not expect anything, and having a love with a Bhagavan, it never works at all. Temporarily, it might get whatever you want, but that is not correct love. Love should not expect anything and do the love is a devotional. So that devotional was having by the Prahlada. He was very happy. Narasimha Bhagavan himself is so happy to see the Prahlada. Then he given 2 boons for Prahlada. Hey Prahlada, you can ask the 2 boons, I will give you. Then Prahlada said, I don't have anything to ask you. Really, I don't have. Then he said, no, you have to ask. I am very pleased and I am very happy to give you this one. No, I don't have anything. No, you have to ask. Then he said, okay, you are forcing me, I will ask you. This is my humble request on your feet. My dad is bad. I know that one. He was having a really bad thoughts about you. Because of that, he died today. Can you give him for salvation? And the Narasimha Bhagavan said, definitely. You don't know what is his previous birth, so they are my outside of my door keepers in Vaikuntha. So definitely after the 3 births, they will come back and reach me. Don't worry about your dad. I will take care about your dad. So then ask the second one. Sorry. Second one he has to ask, but he doesn't have anything. But Bhagavan wants to give him. Just ask. Then he said, okay. Now onwards, in my lifetime, I never should ask you anything and expecting from you. This is the second boon, just bless me. So Narasimha Bhagavan was so happy. Nobody will ask like this guy. I don't know why you are asking. He said, no, I don't want anything. This buddhi itself, don't give me this mind. I need to ask you something. That much of devotional we have to have with the Bhagavan. Otherwise, this is going to be business. I do this, do for me this. That is business. I bring this one and give me this one. No, we should not do. He's showing unlimited love with us and we are doing the business. It makes really wrong relationship between us and Paramatma. So we should not do. So that is the Prahlada himself, he taught us to not do that kind of the bhakti. If you are really bhakta, so that's the reason they say, Name bhakta pranashyati. Satyam vidhatum nijabhritya bhashitam. My devotee is the Prahlada. He said Bhagavan is in every pillar. So that's the reason he took every pillar, each form of the Nrsimha Bhagavan avatara. The reason is, if he is not coming from the each other pillar, then his words, his devotees' words will be waste. That is, he doesn't want to make. So Satyam Vidhatum Nijavritya Bhashitam. My devotees, whatever they speak, I will make their voice truth. So that is, he did for the Prahlada. In my lifetime, whichever my experience, whatever I speak, he makes the truth. And because of I am not making, I am his mouth, so he speaks through me. I am a voice, vocal cord like a mic. I am nothing than else. So I am so glad, and Satish Garu was given an opportunity to talk with all and sharing my happy things. So I'm so blessed, and thanks for everyone in the bridge.